Okay, now we are going to do some practice sums on the formulas which we have learned. The formulas which we have learned, we are going to, as I told you, that the best way to remember the formulas would be to work on the sums, because application of the formulas into sum will help you. For example, he says, just he says, convert the following. That's the key. Just a moment. This is convert the following products into sum or differences. Convert convert the following products into sum or differences. Sum or differences. Sum or differences. Like he says, 2 sine 48 cos 12. 2 sine 48 degree and cos 12 degree. It is 2 sine A cos B. 2 sine A cos B. How do we obtain 2 sine A cos B? You remember, we know sine A plus B plus sine A minus B is actually 2 sine A cos B. 2 sin A cos B is equal to sin A plus B plus sin A minus B, because sin A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Sin A minus B is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. And when we will add them, then the cos A sin B term will cancel and 2 sin A cos B will remain. So here it is 2 sin A cos B. That means A is 48, B is 12. I can apply this formula. Is means sine 48 degree plus 12 degree plus sine 48 degree minus 12 degree. This will come out to be sine 60 degree, and this will come out to be sine 36 degree. Now, as I am aware that you are allowed to use the calculator, you can use the calculator to find the value of sine 60 and sine 36, or you can use the table like I have used. The table is 0.8660 is sine 60 and sine 36 is 0.5878. So it came out to be 1.4538. This is the answer. 2 sine 48 2 sine 48 cos 12 has to be converted into sum or differences. This is a product of sine and cos. But 2 has to be there. If 2 is not there, you will have to generate 2. By dividing, multiplying 2, you can generate 2. If suppose it was given only sine 48 and sine cos 12, then we had to bring 2. So to bring 2, we have to multiply the question by 2 and divide it by 2, so that we get 2 sine 48 cos 12 and half goes out. From half you can divide the whole thing by 2 later on. Now second question is 2 sine 54 2 sine 54 sine 66 degree. Now again, this is the formula. Actually both sine when sine and cos is coming, or cos and sine is coming, then our sin A plus B or sin A minus B will be there. But here sine is coming, so it will be cos, because in cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, cos comes, and cos A plus B minus cos A minus B, this will come. So let us see, we know, what do we know? We know that cos A minus B, if you remember this, in this it was, the difference was cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. In everything it was, is equal to 2 sine A sine B. It will become cos A minus B 54 minus 66 minus cos 54 plus 66. It will become how much? Minus cos 12. Cos minus 12. Cos minus 12 degree. And this will be cos 120 degree. Now, cos minus theta is cos theta. It doesn't make any difference. Because in the fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive. So cos is positive. So cos minus theta is cos theta. So it will remain cos 12. And minus cos 120. Now 120 can be written as what? Cos 180 minus 60. Cos 180 minus 60. So it will be cos 12, and cos 180 minus 60 is cos 120. Cos 1, it'll, because it is in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, cos is negative, so it will become cos 60 degree plus cos 60 degree. The value of cos 12 is 0.9781. I have seen from the table, and cos 60 is 0.500. It is cos 60 is 1 upon 2. So 1.4781. Now let us see 2 cos 5 theta, 2 cos 5 theta, and cos 3 theta. Cos 3 theta. It is cos 3 theta. Now what happens is that when cos, again it will be the formula for the cos, because either both causes will come or both sine. Like in this case, both sines were there, then cos A minus B minus cos A plus B could come. Here what could come? It could come cos A plus B plus cos A minus B is equal to 2 cos A cos B. 2 cos A cos B. I am writing it time and again so that you write it also time and again. You repeat it, you speak about it, then you start learning these things. The only way to remember is to repeat. Is to repeat. Now A is 5 theta plus 3 theta and plus cos 5 theta minus 3 theta. So it will become cos 8 theta plus cos 2 theta. It becomes cos 8 theta plus cos 2 theta. 2 cos 5 theta cos 3 theta cos A plus B cos A minus B is a 2 cos A cos B. So 2 cos 5 theta cos 3 theta, once we added them, once we subtracted them, and we wrote plus in between. Okay. Now the next is 2 cos 72 sin 56. 2 cos 72 degree sine 56 degree. Now it is cos sine. So that means it has to be sine A plus B plus sine A minus B, or sine A plus B minus sine A minus B. In case of plus, it was 2 sine A cos B. It has to be minus in between. Sine A plus B minus sine A minus B is equal to 2 cos A sine B. So here it is 2 cos 72 degree sine 56 degree. So it will be equal to sine A plus B sine 72 plus 56 degree minus sine 72 degree 56 degree. So if it came out to be sine 72 plus 56, 128. Sine 128 degree minus sine 16 degree. Now you can see sine 16 degree from the log table, not 128, but I can write it as sine 180 minus 62. 180 minus 62 will be 128, and sine 180 minus theta is sine theta only, because in second quadrant sine is positive, so it comes out to be sine 62 degree minus sine 16 degree. That came out to be 0.8829 minus 0.2756. I have already taken out the values. You can use those values of these from the either from the log table, natural science table, or you can use your calculator. It is allowed for you to use calculator 6073. So this is the value which we got now. Now let us see next question, fifth part. It says cos alpha plus beta and cos alpha minus beta. It has to be expressed as sum of sum or differences. Now in this 2 is not there, like I had said. So to produce that 2, what I do is I multiply 2 cos alpha plus beta cos alpha minus beta, and also divide because we are not then changing anything. 2 we are multiplying, 2 we are dividing, that means we are multiplying the whole expression with 1, and if you multiply anything by 1, it does not make any difference. So it will become what? Half 2 cos alpha 2 cos A cos B is what? Is actually cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Okay, 2 cos this is equal to this, the formula. Now in place of A, I have alpha plus beta, and in place of B, I have alpha minus beta, plus cos alpha plus beta minus alpha plus beta, minus beta minus beta minus alpha minus plus alpha. You will get answer as half cos 2 alpha plus cos 2 beta. Half cos 2 alpha plus cos 2 beta. Now let us see the next. It is sine 12a plus sine 4a. Sine 12a plus sine 4a. It is sine C plus sine D. It is sine C plus sine D. Sine C plus sine D is equal to 2 sine c plus d upon 2 and cos c minus d upon 2. It is cos c minus d 2 sine c plus d upon 2 cos c minus d upon 2. It will become what? 2 sine c is 12a and d is 4a. 12a plus 4a 16a. 16a divided by 2 will be 8a. So 2 sine 8a and cos c minus d is 12 minus 4 is 8. 8 divided by 2 will be 4a. So this thing becomes 2 sine 8a cos 4a. 2 sine 8a cos 4a. Like it is cos 79 plus cos 11 degree. Cos c plus cos d. Cos c plus cos d is equal to 2 cos c plus d upon 2 and cos c minus d upon 2. This is the formula. Cos c plus cos d is 2 cos c plus d upon 2 cos c minus d upon 2. It will become what? It will become 2 cos 79, that will be 90 upon 2, and cos 79 minus 11 is how much? 68. 68 by 2. So it will be 2 cos 45 degree and cos 34 degree. 34 degree. 9 minus 1. Yeah, 9 minus 1, 8. Or 16. So we can do that. You can use the value of 2 cos 45 is 1 upon root 2 cos 34. If you want to express it, so it can be root 2 cos 34. Even you can put the value of cos 34 and get the answer accurately. What accurate? This is absolutely all right. There is no problem in this. Now let us see the next question. Cos 25 degree. These are basic sums for the practice of the formulas, nothing else. Here we are practicing for formulas. Cos 25 minus cos 37 degree. Cos C minus cos D. Cos C minus cos D is 2 sine C plus D upon 2 and sine D minus C upon 2. The last term is very important to notice. Only in this case, cos C minus cos D. Cos C minus cos D, the last term is, instead of C minus D by 2, it is D minus C upon 2. Because in sine it will make a difference. If it was cos, whether I wrote cos D minus C or I wrote cos C minus D, it did not make any difference. Why? Because in the fourth quadrant, cos is positive. While as when I'm changing the sign here, sine will convert into minus sine theta. Sine minus theta is minus sine theta. While as cos minus theta is cos theta. So that is why if it is cos, there is no difference, but sine there is a problem. So here it is what? 2 sine 25 plus 37 upon 2. These are very basic sums. Nothing else is there except for your practice, because every time you must notice I'm writing the formula cos C minus cos D is 2 sine this. Why? So that you start using it. If you do not use it, you will not remember it. That is most important. (62 upon 2) and sine 12 upon 2. So 2 sine 31 degree and sine 6 degree. If you If he asks you to find the value, though he's not asking you, if he could have asked you to take out the values, you could have taken out the values from the natural cosine or sine tables, or you could have used simply the calculator. Now I am finishing this video here, and I'll do one more video with you.